In this video, we are going to talk about the service blueprint of Genki Sushi and also analyze the operation and service following the Ritter model. Genki Sushi is a Japanese restaurant with almost 80 locations across Hong Kong. We went to the one located in Mongkok East at Moko Shopping Mall. First, let's look at the service blueprint. When we arrived at the store, we got a ticket from the self-service ticketing machine. However, on that day, it was not working, so the staff gave us our ticket manually. After getting the ticket, we waited outside the store for about 10 minutes. When it was our turn, the staff called our number. We showed it to her to confirm. As we entered the store, we were greeted by the front staff. She then guided us to the table. At the table, she provided us with QR code for us to access the online ordering system and also cups. We got hot water and green tea and also utensils and soy sauce, which were all provided on the table. We each scanned the QR code with our phones. We browsed the menu, selected our items, and submitted the order, all without needing to speak with the staff. The menu was in both English and Chinese, so the customer could choose the language to their preference. Once our order was submitted, it was sent to the kitchen where they started preparing our orders. After a short wait, our food began arriving one by one. They were delivered through Genki Sushi's signature bullet train conveyor system, which is a fast and efficient setup that brings each order directly to the table. Drinks that cannot be sent on the conveyor are instead served by the staff. Once we finished our meal, we headed to the cashier to settle the bill. We presented our QR code, which the staff scanned to retrieve our total order. They asked whether we have membership or not before confirming the amount due. Multiple payment options were available, including Octopus, card, and cash. After completing the payment, we got our receipt. As we were leaving, the staff smiled and warmly said goodbye. After mapping out the service process using the service blueprint, the next step is to evaluate how well that process delivers quality to the customer. We'll reference the Ritter model to help us understand how customers perceive the service and where improvements can be made. For reliability, customers expect the restaurant to deliver a smooth and dependable experience. However, when the self-service ticketing machine was not working, there were no signs to inform customers. As a result, reliability was compromised. New customers kept trying to use the machine without knowing it was out of order, leading to confusion. To reinforce reliability, the restaurant should place a clear sign on or near the machine directing customers to approach the staff for tickets. This simple adjustment would ensure that the entry process remains consistent and dependable, aligning with the promise of a reliable service experience. Next, tangibles play an important role in shaping customers' perception of service quality as the physical environment directly influences their experience. Overall, the restaurant appeared clean and well-maintained. However, we later noticed a tissue dropped on the floor by a customer that remained there for a while. A staff carrying plates even walked past without noticing, which posed a safety risk. Such gaps in maintaining the physical surroundings weaken the tangible dimensions of service quality. A practical improvement would be for staff to check the floor regularly throughout service rather than only after customers leave, ensuring cleanliness and safety are consistently upheld. On the positive side, staff were attentive in taking away plates from tables during meals. This proactive action ensured cleanliness and reinforced the tangible dimension of service quality. Lastly, for responsiveness, customers expect prompt attention to their needs. We ordered cheesecakes and waited a long time for them to arrive. After almost 20 minutes of waiting, we had to press the bell to follow up on our order. They responded quickly and the cheesecakes arrived soon after. However, they were still frozen, making it hard to enjoy properly. To ensure service quality, staff should monitor pending orders more carefully and confirm that items such as cheesecake are properly prepared before being served. This proactive approach would demonstrate attentiveness and responsiveness to customer needs. By applying the Ritter model to Genki's service blueprint, we can see how each part of the process contributes to the overall service quality. It also helps managers identify gaps and take targeted actions to improve. Together, service blueprinting and Ritter provide a framework for designing and refining service experiences that are not only efficient but also memorable and satisfying.